Hey guys, Dior's here. You want to know what over 9,000 rounds of ammunition looks like? Well, here it is. Yeah, sorry for that punny meme. Anyhow, yeah, so just pulling out the ammo out of the gun locker, and wouldn't you know it, less than a quarter of the space in my gun locker is actually occupied by guns. The rest of it's all occupied with ammunition. I would estimate this pile right here, because I haven't actually done a full ammo inventory in almost 2 years. And I know this isn't all of it. Like, I know I've got more stashed away somewhere else. I just got to figure out what the hell I did with the rest of it. But I figure right here, just alone on this pool table, this is probably, I don't know, 15,000, maybe 18,000 rounds. Like I said, it couldn't be more than 18. I figure it couldn't be less than 16,000 rounds. Or, sorry, less than 15,000 rounds of ammo. Yeah. I started my stockpile probably about almost 7 years ago. And just bought a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Some of my most heavy purchases of ammo was right after I got out of the Navy. So I've been between 2017 and 2019 for most of it. Yeah. I've got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 different calibers of ammo right here, not including the ammo that I can't technically use because I don't have the guns for. Anyhow, starting out here, this is my 5.56 and 223 ammo. I've got a bunch of sealed cases of 5.56 NATO green tip. As you can see, these are still on their stripper clips. Majority of my ammo, believe it or not, I actually bought it at Walmart prior to Walmart doing their stupid asinine thing and making their announcement saying that we will not be carrying any more assault rifle ammo and allow people to carry open carry handguns into our stores. So, yeah, it kind of sucks because I actually had gotten some really good deals at Walmart. And yes, I know you can get some excellent deals on the internet. Get way better deals on the internet than you can at brick and mortar stores. The thing is, I like to get my ammo now. I like having my ammo now. You know, I don't want to have to pay for shipping and handling, pay for a hazmat fee, and wait anywhere from 3 to 6 business days for my ammunition to arrive on my front doorstep. I want it now. So that's what I usually do. I just buy most of it in the store. I've bought some stuff online in bulk, and yeah, I've gotten some crazy good deals, but you know, I don't like waiting. My ammo, I don't really do a whole lot, you know, in terms of storage. I just leave a lot of the stuff in the original cartons and just store it in the gun locker. I'm not too really all that worried about putting desiccant packets in my stuff per se. I mean, yeah, this has desiccant packets, but being that this is Colorado, or should I start calling it Commirado? This is a relatively dry state, semi-arid, so we don't get a whole lot of moisture, humidity. Now, if I was living in like Tennessee or Kentucky or Missouri or even South Texas, you know, near Corpus Christi or near the Mexico border, yeah, then I probably have to start putting desiccant packets and everything, but everything here keeps, and I haven't had a single box of ammo go bad on me yet, knock on wood. But anyhow, so like I said, 5.56, 223. Like I said, the 5.56 is, like I said, I've got most of it still sealed in the original cans on stripper clips. This is just a random block of 5.56 green tip that I have laying around. And these two 50 caliber ammo cans, I painstakingly counted out about 1,300 rounds apiece and carefully stacked them on top of each other. Memory serves me correct, there's actually 3 stacks of 223. So, and that's both of those 50 cal cans. And I got some regular 55 grain full metal jacket 5.56. This is open, but all the ammo is present, so this is a full box. I haven't taken any of the ammo out. And then another one, 55 grain, full metal jacket, American Eagle, Federal, 120 rounds in that box. And then I got some of this X-Tac 5.56 62 grain green tips, made by Precision Made Cartridges, PMC. I don't know how good this stuff actually is. I was told that this is supposed to punch through AR-500 steel plate. I'm beginning to think that probably not. Like, I think that this is just fancy packaging, that this is just regular 5.56, but, you know, that's just me. Okay, so an overwhelming majority of my magazines are going to not be Colorado compliant. Okay, I don't have a... Yeah, Colorado, they have this stupid rule that you have to have, you can't have magazines over 15 rounds, and if you do, they have to be pre-June 2013 or July 2013. I don't remember when that law was passed. I just know it was passed right about that time. But, you know, I don't give a rat's ass when it comes to compliance. Only when it comes to not dealing with full auto machine guns. So, as far as I'm concerned, they can kiss my ass about this. And I got some regular stray rounds that didn't fit in the magazine for one reason or another. I'm missing another magazine. I know I got another magazine laying around. I got a 10 rounder. Like, I got one 10 round magazine that's actually Colorado compliant. But everything else is either 30 or 40 round capacity mags. Yeah, so this whole row right here, including these last two, these are all 55 grain full metal jacket 5.56. And then these magazines that are stacked sideways, and these two right here, those are 62 grain green tip 5.56. And then these are all 223. This one right here is I don't know if the camera, nope, not that one. Sorry, it's the other one, my bad. That one, there we go. Don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Come on, focus. Nope, it don't want to focus. Focus. Nope. But anyhow, this is a 45 grain hollow point 223. These are the only hollow points I've got from my AR-15s. Yeah. Oddly enough, they're kind of difficult to find, at least in stores. Online, I can get them. But 45 grain, man, that's pretty light, and those are rated for 3,600 feet per second for initial muzzle velocity. And then over here, I got my 9mm my 9x19 or 9mm Luger or 9mm Parabellum. It's all the same. So this is my 9mm stack. I want to say probably just shy of 2,000 rounds. Might have maybe 18 and some change. I try to keep about 2,000 rounds of ammunition per firearm if possible. That's like my minimum stockpile. I like to have 2,000 just for the base stockpile, and then have, say, 500 or 600 rounds extra on top of that for, you know, taking out to the range and practice. Yeah, as you can see, just about all of it's ball ammo. Yeah, I got one round, or I've got a couple more boxes hiding somewhere. I just can't figure out what the hell I did with them. But right now, these are the only 2 boxes that I can find that are hollow points, self-defense rounds. I mean, technically, all of them are self-defense rounds. You know, yeah, I get it. Ball ammo is not going to cause as much internal damage as a hollow point, but, you know, with shot placement, correct shot placement, and maximum effective range of your weapon, the range of your target, and the muzzle velocity of your ammo, it won't matter whether it's hollow point or full metal jacket. It's gonna put the target down on the ground just the same. I've got, looks like 1 box of aluminum here, and then the rest of it's all brass for the 9. And then I got some of these snake shot shells. These are like shot shells specific for 9mm pistol. That's number 9 shot over there, and then I got 1 box of number 4 shot. I've shot this stuff through my 45. You know, I got 45 snake shot, and I've shot some of this from my 357. It's I don't know. I'm not real impressed with the range. It's literally meant for just taking out snakes. That's it. Snakes, maybe a rat if you're up close. But that's it, you know, like, not really effective against 2-legged critters if you're going to depend on your life on it. You know, I really wouldn't even use it. At that point, you're probably going to get yourself in trouble. And then right here is a 357 and 38 special stack. This is probably my smallest stack of ammo that I've got. I've probably got less than 1,000 rounds of 38 special and 357 for my revolver, which is really sad, but, you know, that's just the way it ends up being. Being at 357 was the last weapon I purchased, you know, fits that it's going to be the only weapon that I have the least amount of ammo for. And I got a whole bunch of these aluminum cased boxes of 357 ammo. Got it for decent price. It's actually about half the price of brass cased ammo. Ironically enough, 150 grain jacketed hollow points. They're not ball ammo. It's jacketed hollow points, and that Blazer brass, or not brass, Blazer aluminum ammo. So decent price. Decent ammo too. Great to train with, and I would definitely use it for self-defense round. No question asked. And then this Remington, this HTP stuff, man. Oh my God, that is expensive as all get out. About $1 a round. Not making that up. And then I've got, looks like I got 1 box of snake shot for the 357. And just so you know, if you got a 357 Magnum, you can chamber 38 special, but you cannot chamber 357 on a 38 special pistol. All right. And then right here, these 2 rows, 45 auto. I figure I've got probably about almost 4,000 rounds of 45 auto. I didn't think I had this much, but apparently I surprised myself when I started digging the ammo out. So yeah, and part of this is due in part that I actually used to have 2 45 caliber pistols. I actually used to have a what the hell was it? High point chamber in 45. Same pistol that Demolition Ranch has done some durability tests and destruction tests on. Yeah, I used to have one. I gave it to family, so yeah. But I got all this ammo now. All right, here, this whole row right here is all my hollow point, and then down here, this is the those are the shot shells. This is number 9 shot. Again, snake shot. Again, not very good range on these. Actually, these probably got a little bit better range than the 38, that's for damn sure. But again, you're causing somebody undue pain if you're using this against a person. This is really meant for snakes. Snakes only. Snakes and varmints. And And I also, if you are one of those people that happen to have a high point, I would not recommend chambering these in your high point. They don't do very well in the high points. Mostly because those high points got a top heavy slide and they require large amounts of blowback to blow the slide completely back to chamber a new round. And these the old shell casings just don't eject like they're supposed to because the slide doesn't go far back enough. So oh, and look at the price tag on those damn things. Yeah, with tax, those are about almost $18. So, no joke, those are expensive rounds. Like $1.60 something, almost $1.70 a piece. So, yeah. And then those are the rounds I keep loaded in my Springfield. These are Winchester white box hollow points. And then yeah, it looks like I got Tula ammo, but I don't. I stopped stocking the steel-cased ammo. I actually shot the last box of it off that I had in my inventory, what was it, last November? Yeah, I don't like steel-cased ammo. Like, I used to buy it, but I've had too many problems with reliability for feeding. I'm not really worried about the steel case damaging the firing chamber of my guns because I know that is patently false. I've shot many rounds of steel case through both my 45, actually both of my 45s and my AR-15s. The issue that I have is that sometimes the casing either doesn't eject, like it expands too much and doesn't eject and gets stuck. That's more of the that is more of a case for the AR-15 than it is for the handguns. And then for my Springfield, the steel case would bind up inside the magazine because of the high coefficient of friction. But I don't have that issue with aluminum ammo. And yeah, I realized that I've got, look at that, I've got probably about over 1,200 rounds of aluminum ammo. This is aluminum. And then I got partial of aluminum right there. Yeah, I've got a lot of aluminum ammo. And brass. These last boxes here are brass. These are flat noses. This is Winchester white box, I believe. So the one thing I don't like about Winchester, it just has to do with their packaging. They like to put like a giant freaking block of foam in their freaking boxes, which is okay. I mean, it protects the ammo, but look at how much space this thing takes up. Compare that to, say, this box of Cellular and Bellet. Look at that. Half the space. But anyhow, yeah. So that's what I usually do. I save the old boxes from when I shoot off, like boxes of Remington or boxes of S&B or Tula, and I just put like my Winchester white box. I love Winchester white box. Like the cheapest, most affordable hollow point you could possibly get on the market. Like, I love it, man. $36. Well, that was when Walmart used to sell it, but $36. Can't go wrong. Cheapest hollow point I've ever seen for $45. Okay, moving on over. So, this on over is all shotgun ammo. Yeah. This ammo, like, takes up the most amount of weight, takes up the most amount of space just because of how bulky it is. But in reality, based on the number of guns I have and based on the fact that I try to keep about 2,000 rounds of ammunition per firearm, this is probably the least amount of ammo that I have based on the fact that I've got more than one shotgun. We'll leave it at that. More than one shotgun. If you were to ask me what my favorite weapon was, okay, my favorite gun, hands down, my favorite gun altogether is the 12 gauge pump action, smoothbore, open cylinder shotgun. Okay? That, hands down, is my absolute favorite gun. I've been asked this question numerous times. This is the reason why. I've got probably about over 20 different kinds of ammunition sitting right here available for the 12 gauge pump action, smoothbore, open cylinder shotgun. Starting here, I got This first row right here, I've got bird shots. Okay, different kinds of bird shots. Steel shot on the far back, number 4. Believe it or not, steel shot number 4 actually make halfway decent home defense loads. I know a lot of people advocate don't use bird shot in your home defense shotgun. Well, if you live in an apartment or if you're living in a duplex and you are looking to engage the enemy, but you don't want to accidentally shoot an innocent bystander, at least with the number 4 and number 5 shot, you ain't gonna have to worry about that stuff going through multiple interior walls. In fact, I watched a video, Iraqi Veteran 888. They already showed that this will go through the first layer of drywall. You might have 1 or 2 stray pieces of projectile that go through the second layer of drywall and the interior wall, but by the time they exit out, they're not even lethal. Okay. Yeah, so different rounds. And, of course, you know, use this stuff for hunting as well. So right here, this is all buckshot. Different kinds of buckshot. This right here, this is my only box of single-aught buckshot that I have. The rest of it's either going to be double-aught, triple-aught, or number 4 buckshot. So right here, I've got 2 cases of Federal buckshot. I think they're trying to advertise this as military grade, but I know the military actually uses Winchester Olin. So, but still, it wasn't a bad deal. What was that? 139 or yeah, not terrible. 150 rounds. So just under $1 a round, roughly, because average buckshot's going to cost about $1 a round. Yeah, I got all that. So that's all buckshot. Double-aught, military grade double-aught, military grade double-aught, triple-aught. This is actually 6-piece double-aught buckshot, 2 1/4 inch shells. I'm glad I don't buy these anymore because I make my own. Yeah, double-aught. Some of these are, yeah. This is number 1 buck. I think these are the only number 1 bucks that I got. Double-aught. And yeah, number 4 buckshot. Number 4 buckshot actually be another round I would consider using in a home defense shotgun, because again, this is like one of those things where if you miss your intended target, you hit an interior wall. Usually, I would think that after those pellets have exited through the other side of that interior wall, that they won't have enough muzzle velocity to be deadly. They might cause some injury to an innocent bystander, but I think the chances of actually hurting or killing an innocent is significantly less using this than it is with using this. Yeah. So yeah, this is number 4. I believe this is also number 4. Yeah, number 4 3-inch magnums. And what the heck is this? I don't remember. Oh, this is a 15-piece 3-inch magnum double-aught buckshot. 3-inch slugs, magnum slugs. And then right here we've got a whole bunch of 2 3/4 inch deer slugs. And down to my more of my exotic ammos. This right here, this is the Winchester Pd X1. On the box it says Winchester Defender, but on the sides of the shell they have it printed Winchester Pd X1. These are very, very expensive. These retail for almost $2 a round. The fact that I got this many is actually amazing. The one thing I just don't understand though, see that? So the double-aught buckshot in this box is copper plated, but the double-aught buckshot in that one is not. So I got a couple that are like this. I don't understand that. I used to get these over at Dick's Sporting Goods, but since Dick's are being, well, you know, a bunch of dicks, they're being just like Walmart, not selling ammo, I don't want anything to do with them anymore. So, yeah. But the good news is I can reload these now. Like, I got a press, I can reload them. I can't copper plate them, but hey, you know what? I can make my own. That's good. Here's some exotic ammo for you. Double round ball. Look at that. Crazy, right? Never shot these. Don't know what it's like because these are. I don't want to shoot these anytime soon because those are freaking hard to find. Another one that's kind of an exotic load, similar to the Winchester Pd X1, except for instead of it being a slug, it's a giant round lead ball, just like that box. Okay, giant round ball with 6 pieces of yeah, I know it's 6 pieces. Number 1 buckshot. This is a box of assorted shells that I pulled off of one of my bandoliers. So I've got slugs, buckshot, number 4 buckshot, all in this deal. This is another bandolier. Like I said, assortment, number 4, double-aught, slugs. Yeah, so a couple of them like that. Yeah, let's see. These right here, I got these from a friend. I got 10 of these shells, so I had to throw them in a box. Never heard of this brand before. Suprema 9-piece double-aught buckshot, and it looks like they're using a Chetty shell. But I just threw those in that box. There we go. Get those over here. And then the rest of this pile is all reloads. Reloads that I did. This is one of the reasons why I love 12-gauge shotgun. I can reload my own ammo. And a ton of it, too. Majority of this, like I said, this is all kind of assorted. I haven't really gone through and sorted it out. But majority of this is either going to be slug ammo or buckshot. Like this right here. Yeah, this used to be turkey loads, but I reloaded these Kent shells, so now these are 12-gauge, 12-piece double-aught buckshot. Yeah, you heard me, 12-piece double-aught buckshot. Not 9, 12. I figure I'd give myself the best of both worlds of a 3-inch Magnum and a 2 3/4-inch 9-piece double-aught buckshot, because if there's one thing that you should know, the more pellets you have in a shot shell, the heavier the recoil, for one, on your end. And then secondly, the lower the maximum muzzle velocity. And then if you've got a small, but you get a higher hit probability with more pellets. Like I said, the smaller number of projectiles, the less hit probability, but the overall maximum muzzle velocity and maximum effective range. So I figure, like I said, give myself the best of both worlds, make these 33% more deadly than the typical 9-piece, but they would be 33% not as effective at certain ranges as regular 9-piece. But yeah, so this is it right here. Yeah, my pride and joy. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean for this to go this long. Anyhow, I'm Diorce, and I'm out. You guys have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.